What's going on, everybody? It's Kimberly Flowers, the visual branding expert. Thanks so much for watching another episode of Beauty and the Brand. Today, I'm going to teach you how to get people to trust you on camera. Now, if you're a business owner, the objective for all your videos is to eventually get people comfortable and feeling ready to purchase from you. And so in order for you to do that, they have to be able to trust you. So today, I'm going to teach you how that's done. That up next, right after this.
I'm feeling good right now, and I'm feeling good right now. I'm on top of the world. I'm feeling good right now, and I'm feeling good right now.
Okay, guys, so if your objective for creating videos is to eventually lead your prospects or your viewers to make a purchasing decision with your company, then trust is key. You have to be able to understand what is going to make my viewer comfortable enough to make a yes purchasing decision with my company. So today I'm going to give you 4 tools that'll really help your viewer be comfortable with who you are and how you add value to the marketplace. The first tip that I have for you is to be consistent in your adding value, right? So I'm always telling you guys, add value, add value. There's always a place for somebody who adds value to the marketplace, who adds value to other people. You will always have a place, but make sure that you do that not just once or 2 times. Be consistent, because the more people see you as offering value in whatever space that you're in, the more they're going to trust, like, man, this person really knows what they're doing. And the more that they trust you as the expert in your field, then the more likely they are to make a purchasing decision. So you want to be consistent, multiple times. Make sure that you are adding value to your audience in a way that's relevant to your products and your services. The next tip that I have for you is to keep your promises. There is nothing more annoying than watching a video where the person says they're going to do something, or they say they're going to offer something, or they say they're going to, help you with something, and then they don't deliver. This breaches the trust in the relationship that you're building. You want to see your videos as you building and bridging a valuable kind of relationship with the people that you want to serve. And in order for you to do that, you have to make sure that you aren't just saying things on camera and then not delivering on the promises that you're making. You want people to feel like they can rely on you to do whatever it is that you say you're going to do. Because if you do that with the free things, and you do that with the free offerings and things that you're providing on camera, then they're going to feel a lot more likely to trust you when it comes to their money. Okay? So make sure that you keep your promises on camera and off camera. Just as a professional, that's, good professional etiquette. So the next tip that I have for you is to be professional, okay? So that leads me into that, right? Be professional. Now, what do I mean by that? You guys know that I'm always telling you, don't try to be overly professional, just be casual and things like that, because it's within that comfort zone where people feel like, oh, this is a regular person who's offering something of great value. I want to be associated with that. But when I say be professional, I don't want you guys to confuse casual with unprofessional. Be professional, because nobody feels comfortable buying from an amateur. If they feel like you don't know what you're doing based on how you're showing up. Now, this has to do with your on-camera presence, like how you're showing up in your videos and how your backgrounds and things like that, where you're shooting your videos. Like, these things are what I call the unconscious assessment that people recognize without really knowing that they're picking up on these things without really knowing why. Most people don't know why they do or do not like something. They just kind of feel like they do or do not like it based on whatever is being projected, right? And so you want to make sure that you project an air of professionalism in your appearance and in the appearance of your videos. Don't shoot weird videos in weird places that are like dark and gloomy and just, feels like shade. If it feels like a shady environment, then, people aren't going to want to trust you to they don't want to spend their money with you if they feel like everything about your videos is kind of shady or, amateur looking. So show up like a professional. and show up like you know what you're doing, and show up in places that people feel comfortable with. Now, I'm all about creativity when it comes to where you shoot your videos. I'm not saying that you need to shoot your videos in a studio only all the time, blah, blah, blah. Like, get out, see the world. People love that too. They love to experience as you experience things, but just make sure that you're shooting a video in a place that promotes trust and doesn't tear from it, okay? So that is the third tip that I have for you. The fourth tip that I have for you is don't speak too quickly, okay? So sometimes when we are talking about our products and our services, we get really excited and we can overly get excited and begin to talk too quickly. And sometimes that can lead or can be perceived as untrustworthy, because it's like, why are they talking so fast? Are they trying to skip something? Am I trying to miss something? Am I going to miss something because they're talking too fast? So you want to make sure that you are, though you're bringing the energy with your excitement and all of that, you want to make sure that you don't talk too quickly, because you don't want to confuse people. A confused mind does nothing. I want you to write that down, because it's super important. A confused mind does nothing. So the answer will always be no. If I get at any point confused about what you're saying, then I'm like, oh, well, maybe I just need to hold off and wait on that, right? So if you want people to take action, then you want to make sure that you're speaking clearly, that you are not speaking too quickly as to confuse them, and make sure that they are very clear about whatever it is that you're offering. And that's going to make them feel a lot more comfortable to trust you when making a purchasing decision. So those are the 4 tips that I have for you guys. The first one being to consistently add value. The second thing is just to make sure that you are being professional. Show up like a professional, not like an amateur, right? The third tip is just to make sure that you are not speaking too quickly. Make sure that you slow down, articulate whatever it is that you're trying to say, be clear in your offering. And then, of course, the fourth tip is just to keep your promises. Keep your promises. If you do that, guys, people will feel comfortable in watching your videos. They'll feel comfortable with you as the expert. You will have positioned yourself as an expert by showing up consistently, adding value to people. And if you follow these tips, then people will feel comfortable in making a buying decision with your company, which is what I want for you. So I hope that you have found that helpful. And if you have, please like, share, and subscribe to our notifications so that you never miss another episode of Beauty and the Brand. That's all I have, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this episode, and until next episode, I will see you later. Bye.
I'm feeling good right now, and I'm feeling good right now. I'm on top of the world.